Took her. Alrighty. I need to fix my grinder and weld my spice rack. New spice rack. I need to figure out where my goat's at. I thought she was back here. Goody, goody, goody. Merry Christmas, everyone. Welcome to Love Chat. Hi, Amy. Merry Christmas, Amy. Aqua Gardener, Amy. Goody, goody. Goody, goody. Goody-o. Goody, goody, goody. That's not good. Goody, goody. She must be inside the building. That's heard. There you are. You didn't call back to me. Turd butt. Good goat. Goody, 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 goody. Come in. Goody. She's waiting on Alex. Alex just pulled up outside in his truck and... Okay. Hi, yeah. I wonder if there'll be anyone that's not doing family stuff and has any questions. Real talk conversations. Can we use that? Uh-oh, where's my drill? It's back here. Any new drill bits? The button is stripped on my grinder. It starts stripping every time that I try to loosen the disc with the wrench here. So I googled it, and you're supposed to take off these four and check underneath and clean it out. See if it's either got debris that's allowing for the latch to ramp up and over what it's supposed to catch, or if it's that catch is actually rounded. And check one or the other. hopefully I got enough drill bit. I can't do this. Where's that longer drill bit? I had a longer. These are these are already stripped, and they're so short in length that the angle of this is gonna make it not seat well enough. It's just gonna strip it more. I'm woefully lacking in tools like 99% of the time that I'm trying to do anything. I'm always jerry rigging stuff. It's so good. All right. I really want to get all those jars and stuff organized to the side and out of the way, and easy to get out of the way to slide my cheese cave out. It's like annoying when you have something right there in your lifestyle that's like a mess and not orderly, that you're used to having in order and not a problem. I don't understand what happened to that longer drill, but I had one that was like this long that was in this. Let me go see if it's in the other drill. I have a plug-in drill in the pump house. Let's go. Yeah, it was a chair. Yeah, but large. Hey, there it is. Right. This one's less stripped. This one's not stripped at all. And it's got 2 ends. This grinder is like $16 or something like that. This drill also has lasted me years. It's amazing how some electronics can last you years and other ones suck. And it seems like the cheaper, I don't know, cheaper ones have a higher ratio of working out longer. I know what it's supposed to look like, but it definitely doesn't look right. I mean, it doesn't. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. Yeah, that pin's messed up. And you push that button to catch the disc so you can loosen it or tighten it. Change it from a grinder to a cutter blade. This seems like it's rounded on this. Yeah, it's rounded on this top side. That's what keeps catching. Dang it, I need a new grinder. That sucks. Man. I wonder if there's any way I can turn that pin around 180 degrees to get some more life out of it. If the disc is going that way when it's catching prey, no, it would be going that. Which way does it spin? Does it spin? I never even paid attention to which way it spins, if it's counterclockwise, clockwise or counterclockwise. I don't even know. A little shard of metal in there though. Huh. I don't think this is going to be able to grip it well enough. I'll be gone. I'll be darned I can turn it around. Okay. And I swear to God, like, I'm so stupid about 90% of shit, but 10% of the time I get lucky. I just roll the dice a lot more, trying dumb shit. Is there? I wonder if there's a point where it will tighten down and stop. That is what I want to find. It doesn't feel like it's getting any harder to rotate, so I don't know if there's going to be an end to this. I think it's just kind of free rotating, a free rotating pin inside there. So I might need to get in here again and rotate it again or something if it starts to be hard to latch again. Seems like it'll have enough resistance to not rotate itself. That should be good. Let's try this. All right, I got a grinder. I love it when I think I lose things and then I find them or I fix them like this. Like I found something in the grass the other day right off the bat and I was like, wow, I haven't had that much luck losing something in the grass in so long. I was so grateful. I'm still so grateful just to remember that break. Oh my God. Give me a break. Okay, it looks like this has it was square, but it actually had a orientation. Yeah. Sit I? There it is. Easy fix it. I think it was like that. I'll find out. I can't remember how it was oriented. Yay! So it was slipping right there when I was trying to tighten it. Before. Yay! Saved $20 on the new one. Or bothering you guys on the wish list. Anybody got any questions? Any questions? Merry Christmas. Let's try coffee. Yeah, if you're local, I'm not gonna do the coffee cart anymore. I'm putting all that on hold. I need to connect with some farms in the area, but yeah, if anybody that's local and ever wants to meet up, I got milk here. You're welcome to have coffee. Get out of there! Yo, take your poop with you. Turd birds. I need to move my wagon. It's been here for a couple days. Too long. Because the solar, I didn't have a battery. I just got that new battery finally. Rogue, what is it? Bouge RV replaced it. It only lasted like 8 months. Batteries and solar are so overrated. That's what we were talking about in the live stream before lunch. This battery sucks too. Electronics suck. Dude. Get it. Get it. Yeah, you call back to me. I see you though. Dork. Pick up. Okay, what was I doing? I was getting that cord out and plug this. Make this back rack. Finally. It's not a spice rack, it's a oh shit. Can we go through here? Oh, I don't have to go. Unplug it. One more. It's for my herbs, that I'm dehydrating in my the ceiling of my wagon. I'm making herbal lattes with. Herbal lattes. Almost as good as regular lattes. They'll definitely be even more appreciated than lattes are right now after it's the fan. And at a time when anything is tasty, anything that's micro textured is gonna be even better. Holy crap. Oh, you hanging up in there? Get up of it. Yep. There you go. Oh, now you're hanging up that one. There you go. Thank you. Right. Boop. Woo. Alright. Make it like 3 1/4 inches. I'm gonna make this the bottom. Of two. It's gonna be a 2-tier rack for spice. It's not a spice rack. It's your dead nettles and wild hibiscus, lavender. This is well, mustard seed, that doesn't make good lattes, believe me. But so I'll change that out. But all the rest of these, except for the peppers, also sumac makes it a good drink. Wild sumac, wild mint, turmeric, the pepper. I'll clear all the things out that aren't latte oriented, and it's going to be basically a dozen of those on a 2-tier rack that hopefully we'll have enough space at the end for a couple more jars. And then it was also designed to be able to pull out of my wagon, out of the floorboard of my wagon, and fit in here. I don't think it's gonna work out. It doesn't really, I don't know. Yeah, this bike is having a hard time. My goat weighs a lot more than I thought. I anticipated that I would be able to put my sprayer and my spigot water supply and my battery, all three of those together. I had pre-weighed out months ago that it would be roughly equivalent to the weight of my goat on the other side, and so I just like fill up before we leave, and then go to farmer's market or down to a bike path or something, and before we're ready to go, fill up at the bathrooms or at the spigots, the drinking fountains, whatever, fill up. And yeah, anyway, I'm guessing she's probably still 15 pounds heavier than that. She's probably like 80 pounds, maybe even 90. I don't know. I don't understand how she could be that heavy, because I don't think I'm that strong, and she seems really light to me. Like I can pick her up and put her into a truck when we're hitching a ride, and it's not a problem, surprisingly. So I figured she was like 65 pounds, and that's why I thought I'd have plenty, perfect amount of weight to counterbalance her in the form of things that we need anyway. Because it's gonna have like the electric burners on here. So anyway, the point is this electric mobile bike thing is not gonna work without 15-pound heavier battery. So the sprayer takes up 100% of its height capacity here in its area, and then also the my water supply with the little spigot at the bottom, that also is pretty maxed out. I guess you could stack something on top of that weighs 5 pounds, but the battery is a little smaller. I was strapping them on from right here. You can see the string. I had them strapped on right here, tied on, and they surprisingly fit perfectly taut. But the battery is only this tall, and it's like that big. And I really don't need that much water. I mean, I could get by with just toting my Berkey fits right here, and then the sprayer, like my handheld sprayer, can hook right there. The handle can hook right there, so that you don't need a water supply or a sprayer, and you could just pack a really big battery on the side of this. So that's where I'm at with this project, is that it seems like it's going to need, in order to be a practical example for other people to be able to follow, it's going to have to be be more battery oriented. I was going to do like a hybrid of whatever electricity I could power the making of whatever drink or whatever they want to do with the milk that they milk out from the other side. Then if you guys haven't seen this, squeeze lessons is what I've been going for. And yeah, let's replace this. These suck. Yeah, the ability to utilize that milk to make an herbal latte or a regular tea milk or a coffee latte it was going to be shared dual power between my stick burner stove, which I don't feel is as appropriate to be using, and so wouldn't want to use that, especially like at the farmer's market or something like that, or like downtown or something like that. But in the rural areas or down at the bike path, maybe the stick burner stove would be, I'd feel more comfortable using it out there. But it certainly, I was thinking, would benefit from having my biggest battery on here. And yeah, it doesn't weigh enough. So I'm thinking that the way this needs to go is I need to get a hold of a used battery that's on the smaller end of those power stations that start to have wheels on the back, but like the smallest, very smallest units of those are only about this wide and like that tall and like that long, and they might have like a extendable handle or something like that. If I could get a used one of those for a couple $100, then that would just drive everything on this, not only this way, but also I could haul around the charger for that older battery. This bike is like 15 years old. And yeah, I would be able to juice up that battery. This brand just went bankrupt or something like that, so I don't know if I should be trying harder to get a new battery for it before they're like not available anymore or something. I don't know. They're so expensive though, so I've ran into like a financial stop for the moment at this. I got Velcro on here because my 50-watt solar panel fits perfectly on top for that. And yeah, besides my biggest battery not weighing enough to counterbalance my heavy goat, it also, that battery requires 2 solar panels to be plugged into it in order for it to work, and only my 50-watt really is able to be hauled in or integrated into this bike example. My other 2 solar panels are really long and they roll up, but it's really large. So the point is that I don't have enough battery weight and water weight possible to fit on this other side to counterbalance my goat being on this side. And so this project is going to, I guess, sit until I run across like a Facebook Marketplace deal on a larger power station that ideally weighs like 75 pounds, so I can just haul a battery on this side, and it would be roughly perfectly the weight of my goat on the other side, so I'm not having to worry about the water levels that I'm hauling. I won't always have to keep them tipped off, because that's what I was planning on doing with the sprayer and the water dispenser and the battery trio on this side. But yeah, just one battery, big battery on this side would be a lot more legit of an example. Yeah. And I just pulled this out today. I was going to throw this away, but I just realized that, hey, I wonder if I can pack on more weight by strapping this on. And I don't know. It still wouldn't be. Yeah, I just wanted to see. I don't know. So yeah, these are the bags that came with it. They have 2 of them. And here's my little milking bench. It's got a good loft with it. Good little milking bench that I can teach people to milk with. That'd be cool. I think it'd be cool. I haven't got a very good response out of this project. I mean, besides the people that thank you for helping, like actually support it. The few that have helped support it, but it seems like dead silence beyond that. Whereas usually I get a little bit more encouragement, or even more. There's actually been a lot more discouragement with this project, but it's just a little bit more wild one. But I just saw it as a dual purpose. At the heart of what I'm trying to do for the last decade is promote producer pets, and the largest impediment for me getting my first 2 goats was my finances did not, and my not having private property did not enable me to it to be worth it for me to have buy my two first goats if they weren't given back and weren't in milk and lactating. And so, but at the same time, I didn't know how to milk. And so, one of the first things you read is that if you skip a milking, or you're not able to milk them out entirely, then their lactation production starts dwindling. And so it's like the biggest hurdle that I have seen for people getting their own producer pets, that's pets that produce more food for you than you have to supplement to them, is that they have to be milked within, like, milked out entirely within a time frame that your learning curve, it's a concern for people and their foreseen learning curve and their physical and hand endurance is that I actually way underestimated that aspect of learning how to milk my own first two goats, because I do my hand beatboxing, and so my hands are like stronger than average, and so I just thought that wouldn't be a problem. And oh my God, I could not believe how humbling of an experience and how tiring learning how to milk is for the first time without guidance. I don't even think I had to have watched a YouTube video. I can't remember though, but I don't think I was really watching. I can't remember. Yeah, it would really help though for people that like have hands-on experience before they go to buy their own first two goats that are in lactation, ideally, because they start again repaying immediately, paying themselves off if you get them in milk. And yeah, having hands-on ability here with the U-squeeze seems like it would be awesome. It took me quite a bit of moving these around with this initial set in order to find the placement, and then I'll go back and replace each one of these with a new letter, sticking it once, and it would and it'll stick. But right now it looks like they're not sustainable, but that's because it took me sticking it and unsticking it 5 times each. Yeah, that side looks like it went on quicker. Yeah, man, milking, learning how to milk, tasting fresh, tasting raw, feeling raw, getting some good microbes in us, having some good conversation, while at the same time connecting with, being able to connect with jobs by jaunting out on this with the goat out to farms that need help for the day but aren't, we don't know each other well enough for them to commit to me coming by for a month or a season. So Spike has its place. It's on pause right now until I can get find a larger, ideally used battery, because when you start getting up in that size battery, those things get expensive, and that is ridiculous. It's like, it's not necessary. There's got to be some on Marketplace that pop up every once in a while. I'll start keeping my eyes peeled, and yeah, maybe try to, I don't know, we'll see. I need to make a spice track though to get that in place, and let me see if there's any questions. I didn't think anyone would want to watch, or maybe about Black Sheep Christmas, and see if anyone has any questions, but I guess not. It doesn't look like it. By nettle lattes you made. Yeah, nettle lattes, man. I just dialed in how to use that up hot to load nettles and different herbs, and not use a pump, but just use the heat and the steam pressure to drive up the hotter than boiling water, which you cannot do with coffee. It ends up producing like a burnt coffee taste. But herbal teas, they love boiling water, and apparently above boiling water, because yeah, they're pulling through at like four bars of pressure, which is like steam pressure. That water is like 300 degrees instead of like the boiling 212. So it extracts it even better. And yeah, nettle lattes, herbal lattes. I can't believe that no one has tried the quality of and intensity of tea espressos that I'm producing on this completely non-relevant channel. Like, where are all the baristas and stuff? It's crazy. I'm surprised they haven't done more experimenting. It's not like it's my realm. Goatee is chillax and just cool. Goatee's good goat. It's been a turd the last couple of days. It's just an interstate battery. Yeah, ghost guns are cool. It just exploded because that one that I have on my channel that exploded was because I warmed it up and then I put water in it, and it wasn't cold water. It was like warm water. It was like or summer temperature water, but apparently that is too much of a contrast for it. You cannot preheat ghost guns. That's their only weakness. And banging them. All right, good night, guys. I mean, hope you have a Merry Christmas. Blessings.